Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Before we dive in, I need to remind you that this video is for entertainment purposes only. Financial astrology and numerology are interpretive tools that explore potential market themes and cycles, not guarantees of future results. Nothing in this video should be considered financial, investment, legal, or tax advice. Always do your own research and consult a qualified financial professional before making any investment decisions. Tomorrow, June 9th, 2026, we have one of the most important and potentially fortunate astrological alignments of the year. Venus and Jupiter will form an exact conjunction at 25 degrees Cancer. What makes this event even more fascinating is that June 9th, 2026 is also a 25 universal date in numerology. When astrology and numerology repeat the same number pattern, I always pay attention. So, let's take a look at what this rare combination could mean for the stock market, precious metals, and investor psychology this week. First, let's talk about Venus and Jupiter. In financial astrology, Venus is one of the primary money planets. Venus rules wealth, value, banking, luxury goods, consumer spending, and what investors perceive as valuable. Jupiter is the planet of expansion, optimism, growth, abundance, and confidence. When these two planets come together, they often create an atmosphere of hope and optimism. Investors may become more willing to take risks, consumers may feel more confident, and markets often receive a boost in sentiment. Historically, Venus-Jupiter alignments are associated with periods when people are looking toward opportunity rather than focusing on fear. Now, let's add Cancer into the mix. Cancer is associated with home, family, security, nourishment, real estate, food, and emotional well-being. This could place a spotlight on sectors such as housing, home improvement, consumer staples, food companies, and dividend-paying defensive stocks. It can also create a stronger desire for financial security rather than speculative gambling. And that's where the numerology becomes especially interesting. The date itself vibrates to a 25-7. The number 25 combines the cooperative energy of the two with the adventurous and freedom-seeking energy of the 5. Together, they reduce to the number 7. 7 is the number of analysis, wisdom, research, intuition, and reflection. Unlike a purely speculative number vibration, 7 prefers careful decision-making. This suggests that investors may not blindly chase momentum this week. Instead, institutions could be quietly accumulating positions while the public remains uncertain. One of the signatures I will be watching for is what I call a controlled risk-on environment. This is when stocks move higher, but precious metals also remain strong. Normally, investors think of stocks and gold as opposing assets, but under a Venus-Jupiter alignment, abundance thinking can support both financial assets and hard assets simultaneously. If we see stocks rising while gold and silver remain firm, that would suggest institutions are buying growth while also maintaining hedges. In other words, optimism without complacency. For precious metals investors, Venus has a natural affinity with value, while Jupiter tends to expand trends already in motion. Gold and silver traders may want to pay close attention this week for signs of renewed strength. For stock investors, I would be watching consumer discretionary names, consumer staples, housing-related stocks, and quality dividend payers. Now, let's talk about one potential caution. Jupiter expands everything it touches. That includes optimism. Sometimes Venus-Jupiter alignments coincide with excessive enthusiasm and overconfidence. If markets rally strongly into the exact conjunction, there is always the possibility of a buy the rumor, sell the news reaction afterward. So, while I view this alignment as broadly supportive, I would not assume it guarantees a straight line move higher. The most likely outcome, in my view, is a week characterized by improving sentiment, selective buying, and a shift away from fear. The key message of this Venus-Jupiter conjunction at 25 degrees Cancer on a 25/7 universal date is this: trust wisdom over emotion. Look for opportunity rather than panic. And remember that the greatest gains often come from patient decisions made during periods of uncertainty. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think this alignment will support stocks, precious metals, both or neither? Leave a comment below and let me know. If you enjoy financial astrology, market analysis, and numerology insights, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.